Well guys, we have absolutely hit the weather jackpot today. It is a beautiful day and we're going to try to get this beautiful mess cleaned up. Jerry pushed for about an hour or so after we left yesterday and got some decent clay on this side of the dam, but as you guys can see over there, that side of the dam, which is where we dug the test hole at, it is just not good at all. Definitely confirming our decision to take everything out. You guys look right here. This is kind of on the back side of the dam, so it shouldn't matter a whole lot. Man, if that got wet, that was just gonna slough right off. Pretty good little seam of it up through there, and it seems to be pretty consistent, pretty solid on this side. So the plan is for today, Matt and Jerry are up here fueling and greasing, kind of getting everything maintenance for this morning, and we're gonna go back to shoving dirt. Don't worry about that that situation there. I'll explain in a minute. I wonder how sketchy that looks on camera versus real life.
Probably not as sketchy as it really is.
What do you say? It's probably, I'd say it's close to 25 feet up there.
So I've actually checked it before. It's 27.
That's pretty close. It feels like 250 up there, I'll tell you that much.
Looking through that little window.
Yeah, it's not very often you dig through the bottom glass, so. Good morning, Jerry.
Good morning. I'm just kind of ready to get started, get her over with.
You do know you're going to get it dirty again, right?
Yeah. I'm not totally responsible for all that dirt.
I don't know. It was pretty clean. We brought it up here. Oh, Matt did run it the first day. Yes, I did forget about this.
Yeah.
You want to tighten them tracks up, or they good?
No, it's good. Okay. It's good. So, all right, we got this jewel. Matt's got her greased, and Jerry's got the tracks cleaned out. Got her full of fuel. Another sitting there busy day in your future there, Jerry.
I reckon.
We're getting there though.
Some days we build them, some days we tear them back out.
Yeah, unfortunately, today we're going the wrong direction. So, all right, we're gonna get Jerry fired up here and moving. Matt and I are gonna run maintenance on the rest of everything else. Still gotta grease the track on this. We have been running the TRC grease. That stuff's been hanging in there pretty good, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, it's been doing great.
So it's a little bit pricier than your normal run of the day. Every meal. I just screwed that off.
Normal run-of-the-mill grease is what you're trying to say there, buddy?
Yeah, that's why I got friends to spit it out. But, it does seem to make a difference. I can definitely tell it on the 120 and the 140 on the bucket pin. Whenever you're dredging in the water, it don't seem to wash out near as bad. It seems to hang in there on those pins a lot better. Everything else it does get too simple. All right, let me get greased, get fueled, we'll get rolling. All right, we got Jerry fueled up and greased. He's back pushing dirt again this morning. He's bringing some of that dirt over this way. We're still wanting to get this brought up and leveled a little bit before we start taking that dirt over around on that side. May have a little bit of a surprise for you guys here later. We brought the old 850B in here because we thought we weren't gonna have to move a whole lot of dirt. We were just gonna mine some clay, push it down there and tamp it in. And obviously we're taking a dam out now. And well, we're moving some pretty serious yards all of a sudden. The other 850J, it is on a job about an hour from here, which is actually the next lake job. I don't think it's quite worth hauling it in here for this. By the time I get it here, Jerry will pretty much have it done. So we're just gonna keep the old fingers crossed and let the old 850B do its thing. But Clint from CNC Equipment got a hold of me. He's the guy I bought the other 850J from, and keep in mind, he's got a pretty awesome YouTube channel himself. But he's got another 850 up there, 850J, very similar to the one I got. He just put a new engine in it, and he offered to bring it down and let us run it and make sure everything's good before he puts it up for sale. I'm like, heck yeah, that sounds like an awesome plan. So I don't know for sure, but keep your fingers crossed. If everything checks out on the start up and the run of that machine, he may bring it down, let us give it a try and make sure it's good to go for its new owner. So it'll be a perfect opportunity for it. But anyways, we'll see if that shows up. Jerry's doing his thing. I'm gonna hop up here and help Matt. Matt is greased on the 120. So basically what the plan has turned into is now this will no longer be a pond. Matt's wanting to build a nice pole barn, use it as possible dog kennels, possible storage, and then possibly a pool house on one end and get a pool in here. And to get as much area to do what he wants to do, he really needs this hill to go back probably 15-20 feet. And as you guys can see, that hill is sandstone. It's a little much for the 120 with the rock bucket on it. It does actually dig it. I can't really do a whole lot. The D4 is kind of useless over there. So I'm just kind of piddling on this. Eventually we'll probably either bring a bigger excavator or a dozer with a ripper in here. But while I got nothing better to do, we're just gonna kind of piddle around. I actually got that rock dug out there in about 15-20 minutes yesterday. So it don't dig horrible. You can pretty much get a full scoop. It's just, it's like digging rock. It's sandstone rock. It's kind of soft, it's kind of brittle. It does dig, but it ain't the greatest. How's it going, bud?
Waiting on you, man.
Oh my goodness, I gotta get up here. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but it is a long ways up here. Hold on. Ah! Still a long ways.
You gotta go curl the bucket and move the stick in the boom.
So I've got to put the ladder down. All right.
I think you need a fire escape ladder for this.
Let me wiggle my way up there. Whew.
You got a breath there, bud?
We made it. I would not make a good billy goat, I'll tell you that much. Not make a good billy goat. Here's the view from the top. There's Jerry way down there. Curl this around so Matt can get to the rest of the bucket. It would probably make sense to walk this thing off the pile to do this, but it is a long ways down, and getting up here was not the easiest task. I don't get intimidated in the equipment a whole lot, pretty comfortable in the seat, but I don't know, this one here has kind of got my attention. Let's put it that way. All right, Matt has got us all greased up. I got the bucket on here with the rock teeth, which is nothing fancy, just basically they got points on them. Still kind of waiting to hear a final decision on Clint's got to be able to help us out that other dozer, so while he's doing that, we're gonna go back to digging some rock here, I guess. This bucket actually digs better than you think it would. It's just kind of slow going. Kind of leveled up here a little bit. Sitting up this high, you definitely want to be sitting. Definitely want to be sitting nice and square and level. Can't quite reach over the end down there, so I'm just dumping it as far as I can. And Matt's be able to get with the dozer later. Poor beech tree right here really needs to go.
Sayonara beech tree. Maybe. That worked out quite well.
on the top side scratching rock. Jerry finally got that tree out of there. Matt's kind of getting my spools out of the way down there. I'm just kind of scratching along on some rock. See if we can hit him. Oh, we almost got him. Like I said, kind of slow digging, but we are getting it. I'm just going to keep on getting what I can here. I got word that I think our 850 is going to show up. I don't know if there'll be anything left to do. Oh, Jerry, he's getting with her down there. Just about got our flat area complete. Matt's going to strike that off, roll it one more time. We'll kind of check grade on it, and then we're going to start kind of transitioning in that dirt around the other way there. So I'm going to keep on scratching away, and we'll see if the dozer shows up. Not bad for rock, dude. It does get almost a full bucket. Check out that beauty.
I think I'm smiling as much as you are. Am I gonna get to test it too?
I don't know. Let's go. We gotta get some video of the first push of dirt. This dozer here has got like 900 hours on it. The Clint just had to rebuild the engine in it because somebody forgot to put the air filter in it. So we're just kind of testing it out, making sure it's good to go. But he's got a lot of videos on his channel of rebuilding the engine. So let's see if this thing will push. It sounds smooth, I know that much. Clint's actually up there operating himself. I told him I didn't want to be the first one to call the trouble with him. Man, look at that thing shine. Jerry says, I see your dozer and I'm not impressed. And you can smell it burning off the new paint on that engine. Quieter on that one. So to give you guys a comparison, the one I got currently has about 8,000 hours on it. This dozer here has got 900 hours on it with a new engine in it. We still got old Trusty with 13,000 hours down there.
The old Baconator's kicking it.
The old Baconator's still going. Hydraulics, I could just watch the hydraulics, him working the blade.
Yeah.
Look at that big soft spot he just hit your dam right there.
That's what I was just looking at. You were paying attention to hydraulics, I was paying attention to it sinking. Can't call it a dam anymore.
No, it's a borrow pit.
That's right.
And we're not putting it back, we're taking it.
Yeah.
I'm in the danger zone, but I'm not moving, I'm committing. it's still hard to beat old Trusty. You guys noticed down the dam here pretty good. We've actually hit a pretty good soft spot. Just confirming everything we thought about that this dam needs to come out. Clint, you got us a beauty here. So give us a little bit of backstory on this one. This one here come in about $900, what you said?
It did come out of California. Had the engine was pretty much done it. It sucked a bunch of dust up. I got it.
You said they didn't have an air filter in it?
There was no outer air filter in it, and the intake boot off the turbo was gone.
So I hate to bring up those wounds here, but the last one had an air filter issue too. But this one, you caught this one.
Everything, yeah. Everything's new. There's a couple videos you go on my channel, CNC Equipment.
I'll link that below, Clint. He's actually got a really awesome channel, guys. You guys watch the Lieutenant Dan build on my channel. He's got some pretty cool stuff going on his channel too.
So we got a couple videos rebuilding the engine on this one. I actually come in with no billet pan plates. I cut all those out. I think we did another video.
I had a video. I seen a video on that.
Yeah, that was on this tractor. So.
All right.
But there is a couple. We changed all the fluids, filters. We've actually changed the engine oil again after we rebuild it. So.
All right, so Clint don't want to send this new engine out without getting a few hours on it. And I said, hey man, I can help you out.
That's right.
I can help you out with that. So we're gonna push here a little bit and see what it's got. So you can't go nowhere. Let me take a few pushes, make sure everything's good.
Sounds
and then
good.
of course, eventually, if you get that guy's stamp of approval, then you know you've made it big time.
We need to put him on it. See what he says.
I guarantee if you gave him a choice right now, I know where he'd be sitting.
Yeah.
Eventually that Dozer's gonna quit.
One of these days, they can't last forever. So.
It's been holding in there. All right, let's give her a whirl here. Man, look at that. Got the whole inside cleaned out. It looks nice in here. See what she's got.
So,
he'll just shove right over.
is he gonna break it?
He ain't broke it yet.
But is he going to?
He's got her in a big soft spot anyway.
I see that. I think the most interesting part is the fact that the D4 is sitting right where he wants to put his dirt. Uh-oh, we got a push off.
Yeah, he is.
That's a pretty good tag team right there. Slow down enough where I can actually roll it.
It's gonna have to be covered up in no time.
I know it. It's not gonna take long. Look whose blade's cleaner.
Still got some rust and buff off there.
Quit making excuses for you. Come on now.
Just trying to get a head start for the
Yep, that's exactly right. Sure seems like that's a very good pushing machine. You broke it, didn't you?
No lights on?
No lights on.
No lights,
Okay,
no
this is good. Still got 3 quarters of tank of fuel, so I think you just need to leave this thing for
Right? That stuff ain't cheap no more.
No, that's like buying gold.
How's it feel?
It's definitely,
Feeling different?
everything's just a little bit smoother inside. I just carry some hydraulics, it's the two biggest things.
It's wet out there today, too.
Yeah.
You got a very good job.
Jerry had an advantage on me, he did a little drier ground.
Excuses, excuses.
I heard somebody back down the tunnel a little bit too.
All right, guys, Clint just left us. He's confident enough that we're going to take care of his baby here. Like I said, this Dozer's got 900 hours on it. Actually, I'm looking at the hour meter, 945 hours on it. He did have to rebuild the engine in it. He's got some videos on his channel of that. Apparently they ran it without an air filter. I don't know what the deal is with that, but this is definitely an upgrade for my Dozer. You guys see it's got it's actually plumbed for a winch and a ripper. Cab's nice and clean, air conditioner works, everything's just a little bit tighter. The side windows are different. Mine had a window right here where you could split it. This one here is wide open, man. The visibility is mucho better out of it. So we're going to run it here, finish up this job. We'll probably get 15-20 hours on it, then this Dozer will be for sale at CNC Equipment. But pretty cool opportunity to get to run this thing and see what we got. So I'm not sure what Mr. Millennials doing out there. He's sticking his finger in holes he probably shouldn't be sticking his finger in, but we're gonna get back to work. The only downfall, the only issue I've found with this thing so far is this one don't have Pepsi on it. But that's a pretty easy fix. All right, to work we go. Dozer seems to be running absolutely awesome. I'm gonna go see if Jerry wants to run it for a little bit. I'll trade him out. You want me to switch you for a minute? You want to try that one out?
Might not come back.
I find that hard to believe, but we'll see. I can't believe he's actually going to try it, but he is. That means we're going to go old school for a little bit. That Dozer there's definitely got more power and it's faster, Jerry looks right at home in there. Maybe that was a mistake. I may end up buying that Dozer before it's over with. He does the trick though. All right. I gotta get back to work or Jerry's gonna fire me. The Dozer a stamp of approval, whatever that means, but he I can't talk him into staying on it. He wanted back on old trusty over there, so we're gonna go back to pushing with this one. Just about got this hole up here figured up. Jerry's getting ready to switch around and start taking some dirt over that way, so let me push here for a little bit and I'll give you a progress report. So I told Jerry to give it a try.
He didn't like it,
He was all for getting on there and going. He made what? You've seen him probably 10 pushes at the most.
I was gonna say 3.
You know what he said? I go, it sure is nice. How's the old one doing? I said, good. He goes, all right, have fun. There he is over there again.
On the old one.
I'll tell you what. We're getting there though. We just need to make sure we maintain this to be a mowable slope for you.
Yep.
And once we get this to where you know you can mow it, we'll start taking all the dirt over that way. So.
Sounds good.
All right, back to work. Still pushing dirt, but according to that gauge right there, we're gonna have to shut her down here before too long. Jerry's still over there pushing right beside me. It's taking a lot more dirt than what I thought to get this side good. Of course, we're getting a nice gradual slope on it, so now I can mow it real easy, but we just about got it. We'll probably get this side here wrapped up call today. Sun is going down. I'm gonna watch out until I get Jerry's way over here. push of the day right there. I think Jerry's gonna get one more. We are out of fuel. We're gonna back up here, park up. Let this thing cool off a little bit, and I'll kind of show you what we got done. We did manage to pretty much get this side done. We pretty much got from there over. Took a little more dirt than I was anticipating, but we got her. This machine here ran absolutely awesome. I think we put about 4 hours on it this afternoon. Didn't have the first hit of an issue. Everything still looks dry. Looks good, sounds good. Runs good. Only about. Well, we just got all parked up, guys. You guys can kind of see over there, the sun is definitely getting low in the sky. That thing ran absolutely flawless. Can't thank Clint and all the guys at CNC Equipment enough for kind of, I guess, basically letting us loan this one to just kind of test it out and break the engine in far and make sure everything's good. We didn't have a minute's trouble out of that thing today. It ran absolutely awesome. Probably put about 4 hours on it, but let me kind of show you. We pretty much got Matt's pad leveled up here. It still needs to be struck off and kind of ran to grade, but it's close, it's built. Got the majority of the dirt out of the dam over here, and we got it pushed up to kind of run this slope in. Still got a few places we maybe could use a blade full of dirt here or there, but for the most part, that's kind of the shape or the contour it's going to take. So hopefully tomorrow we will take the remainder of the dam, kind of shape the other side. And I think at this point we'll take that hump of dirt out there and kind of fill in the bottom and the ditch down there. I think if we can keep both dozers running tomorrow, we're going to be really close, if not possibly getting it. That would definitely be the goal. So, but yeah, extremely impressed with that 850. It's definitely an improvement over mine. It ought to be. It's a lot newer machine, and don't think it hasn't crossed my mind of possibly trading in on that one. I don't know. It's got the wheels a turning, but you guys will just have to stay tuned for that. So anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap it up today. Stay tuned for the next one. Hopefully we get that side cleaned up, see what happens. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give her a thumbs up. Make sure you don't miss what happens next. Consider subscribing. Either way, sure hope we'll catch you on the next one.